Hi everybody, it's Maya, and today we are going to be doing a full face of minimalistic makeup. Merit Beauty, if you guys aren't familiar, they have worked with me in the past. They sent me 2 products to try out for you guys today, and I will be featuring a few more of their products that I received last year, but I have some brand new products to try from them. I'm so excited. I'm so happy they gifted me these products, but this video is not sponsored in any way, but just know they did give them to me. So I will be incorporating them, but not every product is Merit. There is a bunch of different products of different price ranges. This is kind of like the routine I've been doing. Yeah, let's just get into it. So I have my cute little bag of stuff. This bag is also from Merit. It's their signature brown bag. I do have the signature limited edition black bag from last year, but this one is also super cute. It's just the perfect size for holding your makeup, and it's holding everything that I'm going to be putting on my face today, and it's just really great quality, and I love these bags. So if it's your first time ordering from Merit, then you will be getting a signature bag with your products inside of it, so that's a plus, as well as free shipping on all orders over $40. To start with the base, I have this Merit Beauty Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. This is going to be the perfect base for my makeup. Basically, you just kind of have to shake it up a little bit, pump 2 or 3 pumps onto your skin, and it's the perfect primer slash just skincare. And I've been really loving this. It's super nice and lightweight, but it makes my skin super glowy and plump and beautiful, and it is a perfect base for the makeup. I have 1-2 pumps. It's very liquidy, so be mindful, but it doesn't feel thick or gross and greasy. It's kind of just a very lightweight, beautiful base to your skin. I will say, because it is so liquidy, I wish it came with a little dropper instead of a pump, just because it does get kind of messy. It's okay because the bottle is literally so pretty. Like, just imagine this just sitting on your vanity all cute. Like, it just looks luxurious. I have a combo skin right now because it's the warmer months. I'm definitely way more oily, but this doesn't feel like oil sitting on the skin. It's not feeling like it's going to make me more oily later, and it really hasn't attributed to my makeup looking more oily or less oily. You don't have to worry about it. To me, everyone's skin is different. I will say, if you do have dry skin, maybe put on a moisturizer before this, just because it isn't that thick. You know how your skin just feels like super hydrated? Like, it definitely hydrated it, but it's not a crazy amount. It's just like the perfect amount for makeup. I've been doing just concealer lately, and this is the Merit Beauty Perfecting Complexion Stick. Yeah, I have mine in the shade Linen. They gifted me this last year, and I really have been loving it because it is so creamy, and it kind of just is like a concealer foundation all in one. You can use it to spot conceal, or you can kind of do it how I'm doing, like all over my face as a foundation as well. And you can always go back in with some more if you need a little bit more coverage. But I've been really loving this because it is so quick and easy. Like, as you can see, it's not full coverage, but it definitely covered up all of that redness that I had sitting on my face. And the shade is like a perfect shade match, so I don't have to worry about being too dark, too light. Kind of just blends right in. It's not leaving any like streaks or anything like that. This has been one of my go-to products, definitely more when I'm, you know, on the run and I need to just look cute really quick, like when I wake up 20 minutes before I have to leave to go to work. And I can go to work without makeup, but I usually don't like to do that, just because I work in an office and it's more people are definitely seeing me, so I want to look more put together. And I do have a little bit of dark circles under my eyes, so I will take a little bit more of this and just layer it on top, strictly underneath the eyes. I love when products are super buildable. It's just, I'd rather have a product that's buildable than one that's only full coverage, you know, and you can't make it any less coverage unless you like mix it with the moisturizer or something. But yeah, that worked. Moving on, you can easily powder your face and just do the rest with powder products, but I specifically love creams and I love layering creams regardless if I'm in a rush or not. So this e.l.f. putty bronzer, and I have mine in the shade Tan Lines. I love how versatile it is because you can apply these over top of powder as well as obviously underneath powder. But I love the formula because you could do either one. Like I could bronze right now, give myself a little bit of glow from within, but if I need a little bit more, I could easily go on top of powder with this and it won't pick up the powder or look weird or anything. It's just the formula. It's kind of like a cream to powder feeling. So I always love the e.l.f. putty formulas, especially blushes. I love their blushes so much. I'm using the Rare Beauty blush brush. I'm not the biggest fan of this because it is a little bit spiky, but I've been wanting to use it more because I did spend a lot of money on it. For blush, I have this Merit blush. It's called the Flush Balm, and I have mine in the shade Stockholm. I'm pretty sure this is just like a super pinky kind of blush. Swatch that on the back of my hand. It is very lightweight. You can definitely build this one up, but you see how creamy and just shiny that is. I'm sure it is just so beautiful on the cheeks, blended out. It's just a nice little wash of color. So I'm going to take this on my fingers. You could also apply it straight to your face. With the fingers, you just, so simple. Just the easiest blush to use. There's no messing this up really. Just building it up a little bit more on the apples. I love blushes like these. They're just so easy and blendable. Like some cream blushes that I've used, I try to blend them with my fingers and it kind of gets all weird, but this one is just so pretty. I love the color. I'm sure you can also use this a little bit on your lips as well, like if you wanted to do that, but I just did it for now. But I love the way this looks. So pretty. I'm loving this base. I just feel so pretty and so glowy from within and not intense. I just feel natural. Like I'm not wearing makeup, but I feel 10 times prettier than I did 2 seconds ago. For powder, Kosas Cloud Set. It is amazing. I actually did not like this powder too much when I first got it, only because it was so brightening. Like it's the lightest shade that they have. I was just not the biggest fan of it, but after using it a lot more, and especially using it with a powder puff, even with a sponge, I just fell in love with it. Because if you try to pick it up on a brush, you can pick it up on a brush, but it's a little bit hard. You know, this powder is just the perfect powder. I like to call this one like a minimalistic powder just because it is not a loose one. It's compact. You can stick it in your purse and take it with you and touch up throughout the day. And yeah, I love it. It's so easy. I will definitely be repurchasing this when I run out because I did hit pan. I'm taking that bronzer again, the e.l.f. one, and just lightly stamping that over top. It is really nice to layer products. I mean, if you really don't have the time for this, you could just set your face and then put these on top at the end. But if you have time, you just want to do more of a minimalistic makeup look, then, you know, why not layer? Because it just ends up looking so seamless and beautiful and you can't really go wrong with it. Picking up that blush again, just very lightly tapping over. So cute. I love blush, and it didn't rip up the makeup underneath at all or disturb anything, so that's great. You don't even have to apply highlight because the blush is doing that for me. I have a love-hate relationship with these like little compact eyeshadows, but the colors in this one specifically are just really easy for a very simple neutral look. This is the makiage Color Boss Squad multi-dimensional eye color quad, and this is in the shade Call the Shots. So yeah, it's just a very beautiful. You got 3 shimmers here, you got 1 matte, and I've been, you know, really liking this palette and enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. So I'm gonna take this little bronzing shade, and also comes with a mirror, amazing. So I'm gonna take the little bronzing shade and just apply that all over. I actually have been loving putting like shimmers all over my lid, because it's one less step that I have to do at the end. Usually I'll apply a whole bunch of mattes, and then I'll take any shimmery shadow and top that over top of the entire look. So this just, you know, saves me a step from having to do that. You don't even have to be precise with this. I really stopped caring about eyeshadow as much. Like, I still love to do crazy eyeshadow looks, especially on TikTok. I just like create over there, but if I'm just in a rush, I just sweep it and it looks cute. It doesn't really look messy or anything. If you do have fallout, you can take your sponge and just ever so slightly dab that around the edges of it, and it'll just like pick that right up. I'm just gonna take this deeper chocolate shade on this angled brush, and I'm gonna use that as my eyeliner. Just like a very smoky, undefined wing. Look how pretty. I love that. Yeah, when I'm in a rush, it's usually smoky eyeliner that, I mean, I do my eyeliner really quick anyway, but I usually end up doing a simple look. So like, eyeliner made from eyeshadow doesn't look as, you know, intense as regular eyeliner, so you can, it just kind of amplifies a simple look without being, you know, over the top or anything. And like, it's just so cute. And then to finish this look, I'm going to take that lightest shade right here. I'm gonna pick it up on a brush. I'm gonna put that in the inner corner, kind of just bring it up. That was just the most simple eye look, and it obviously looks like I tried today, even though I really just threw colors and did like an inner corner moment. It looks like I tried really hard with my eyeshadow when I didn't at all. Before I do mascara, I do want to get these brows on because I have been hating when my brows aren't done. So I'm going to take this Kosas brow pencil. I love this as well because the pencil on this side and you have the spoolie on the other. So I just draw a little line underneath my brows all the way across, just like that. I never really do anything else. Just right underneath, and then I take the spoolie and I brush it upwards. Disperses the product through the rest of the brow without looking super intense. You won't really get box brows with this method unless you just take, you know, the whole pencil and fill in your entire brow. And then for brow gel, I'm going in with this Merit Beauty brow gel in the shade Brown. I've had this now for about a year when they sent it to me last time, and I have been really loving it just because it is a little bit lighter than my brows already. So if you can tell, I don't know if you could tell, but it just makes them not as harsh if I do end up going a little too overboard. And it's not like a strong gel hold. It kind of just is like a little bit of a tint. And there is, you know, some gel in there, so it does provide a little bit of hold, but it doesn't make your brows feel like gross and crispy and all that stuff. For mascara, I have this Dime Beauty mascara. This is a volumizing mascara, but it's also vegan, and it just gives the most prettiest, flutteriest lashes ever. I really did not expect to like this, just because sometimes when products are like advertised as being, you know, vegan and like healthy and like all that stuff, sometimes I'm like, it's gonna smudge everywhere. It's gonna not really give me a curl, because I thought that with mascaras, you kind of need all that stuff in there to like make your lashes stay. But that's not the case. This makes my lashes so freaking long and wispy. They hold a curl all day, and it does not smudge or flake, and it is super, super easy to take off at the end of the day, which I always appreciate. I'm loving this look right now. It's like matching my hair and like just matching the whole vibe. And to finish this look, we're gonna do some lips. I will always stand by my Refy Lip Sculpt lip liner. I do not like the little, this thing on the back, this stuff. It's supposed to be like a bond that makes your lips, that makes your lip liner stay all day. And you know, I did do a wear test with it, and it did stay pretty much a long time, but after using it so much and just getting used to it a little bit more, like the first day I was like, okay, this is cool. And then as I wore it, I noticed my lips feeling a little, like it just felt like there was a film over them and not really like a gloss or anything. So I found that even applying it without that little lip bond, this lip liner is very long wearing without it anyway. And I love this color. It's in the shade Rosewood. It's just my perfect color. And then to top that, I'm going to use this Josie Maran lip gloss, and it's in the shade Lovely. I just think this is the most loveliest shade. It's so pretty and like rosy, and the formula, it's so thick and juicy. After I'm done, I always like manually curl them with my fingers because it is a little bit of like a sticky mascara in a way. Like, you know that it's going to be on your lashes all day, cleaning up any excess. And look how wispy they look. They almost look like fake lashes to me. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I am absolutely in love with how this turned out. Sometimes doing more simple makeup, like a simple base, a simple neutral eye, just it makes me feel way more done up and pretty and just expensive and elegant than doing, you know, full face and just doing all of that. Like, this was just so simple. It literally took, obviously it took longer because I'm filming, but in real time this could easily take about 10 minutes, even less if I'm like actually rushing. Look how pretty this is. OMG. If you guys were interested in any Merit Beauty products, I do have an affiliate link with them, meaning if you do click the link in the description that says Merit Beauty affiliate link, then you can buy products through that link and I will get 10% of what you bought. You absolutely do not have to do that. If you want to support me, if you are interested in Merit and you don't mind 10% of what you bought going to me, then go ahead and use the link. But if not, you can always buy them from Sephora or from their website regularly. I just thought I'd mention it just in case you guys would like to use it, because their products are really great. Go ahead and use the link if you want. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like. Don't forget to comment what was your favorite product. Try to figure out what you already have in your collection and trying to simplify it a little bit more. Like, what can I skip today? You don't have to do foundation and concealer. You could do one or the other. You could skip cream or powder products. You can use one or the other, you know. But honestly, less is always more in my opinion. And I feel the prettiest I have ever felt in a very long time using way less makeup than I usually do. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We just hit 500. Thank you guys so much for that. I cannot wait to keep growing, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.